r/AskReddit, what's a small, everyday inconvenience that you believe should have been solved by now? And airline PA speakers. I never know what the pilot is saying. It's either we are all out of snacks, or we are all going to die. Who knows? For real. A $10 Bluetooth speaker sounds better than most drive-through speakers. Uploading your resume, then having to enter everything on the resume on the next screen. And then when you get to the interview, it becomes immediately apparent the person interviewing you hasn't read a single word of it and has you recite it all. You mean the next 5 screens? All wireless controller devices should have an easy way to locate them. If I can't find my TV remote, video game controller, etc., I should be able to go over to the device, hit a button, and the device starts beeping. Literally, probably the most useful function of an Apple Watch is the Find My Phone feature. I think they used to have this on wireless telephones. Roku Ultra boxes have this for the remote, and it's a great feature. Music volume in movies being much louder than the dialogue. Valet parking for an emergency room. Talk about the most overlooked thing in our universe. Brian Regan. And commercials blaring louder than the feature show. Invisible lane markings when roads are wet. Do you live in Indiana? I moved to from CA 24 years ago. It rains and snows in CA, they have reflective paint, it exists, but in nights like tonight I can't see a fucking thing on the road. No reflectors on the road either, so you can't drive by braille either. Or snowy. The thin metal handles on cans of paint. Is there no better way to carry paint than by a garrote? Finally, a use for the hook tool on my Swiss Army knife. And GT, is there no better way to carry paint than by a garrote? Sure. A ribbon of hard plastic sharp enough to cut your hand if you try to grip it. Had to Google garrote. 10 for vocabulary, my friend. Those seals on the top of sauces and salad dressings with the little half-circle plastic flap that always comes off, so you end up peeling the foil seal off with your fingernails anyway. Oh yeah, the lift and peel things. They're on milk now too. I'm at the point where I just take a knife or fork and just pry the whole thing off. Fuck parking charges at hospitals. Full stop. Why the hell do I have to wait until Monday for a check to deposit in 2024? Bankers' hours are a massive conspiracy by the bankers. I really wish payday was like Wednesday. Because when I try and pay my credit card on a Friday, the day I get paid, it doesn't get posted until Monday, or even later, because of the weekend. Because the bank enjoys getting a free loan for a few days. Spam and scam calls and emails. Cereal bags not having a zipper closure. My conspiracy theory is that they don't do zip closures because they want your cereal to go stale faster, so you have to buy more cereal sooner. Hard taco shell packaging. It should read 12 shells, 9 after you open them. 9 taco shells and a side of nachos. Hairs getting stuck in vacuum and needing to be cleaned often. Those stickers on products that leave sticker residue when pulling them off. So now you have sticky goo with paper bits on your cup. Dyson has the hair cutting blade. Bacon packaging. Peel here. You fucking liar. Oh my god, seriously. How do we not have resealable bacon packages in 2024? Like the kind of shit that you get lunch meats in? Is that somehow a bad idea? It's been an hour and you barely have any upvotes yet. I know everyone hates that slimy plastic flap that does nothing to protect the bacon left in the fridge. This is the main reason I don't buy as much bacon, even though I love bacon to heck. Insurance that doesn't stop at the neck. My eyes, ears, and teeth are all part of my body, vital to health, and shouldn't require separate policies. Geez. Health insurance, $1 billion a month. Full coverage dental, $16 a month. Vision, $3.50 a month and a firm handshake. IL-AD Medicare should cover all dental over 65 or at least 80%. Those huge plastic packages, that are basically impossible to open, yet hold only one small item. Come on team, think. I hate it when they do this with book covers. Now a major motion picture. The inventors of blister packaging should go straight to the 7th circle. They brought pure evil on this earth. Especially when they contain scissors. The fact that even when you shake the bottle of mustard, once the spout is open, clear liquid still comes out first. Ugh, ketchup and mustard pre-cum is the worst. That little bit of chocolate and peanut butter that gets stuck to the center of most Reese's peanut butter cup wrappers. If you freeze them first, they're less likely to stick, and they're a delicious cold treat. Having hundreds of passwords, you have to change every 90 days, across different devices. Poor sound quality of voice calls. Yes. I can barely understand people. I feel like Zoom meetings have better quality voice calls than cell phone or even Wi-Fi calling for some reason. Junk mail, and the idea of unaddressed mail in general. Seriously, it's a huge waste of time and resources, nobody likes it. If people want the coupons or info or whatever, it should be opt-in at whatever store. Agreed. And your produce. Hate to have goo bits or need to dig a little hole out of my pear or whatever. Wet wipes. Not being able to pull one out, and when you finally get hold of one, 4 come out. Universal medical records. It is insane that you have to fill out a medical history at every doctor's office you go to and rely on your own memory or worse, a family member's memory of all of your medications and diagnoses for your entire life. And why do I have to fill out all the same damn forms every time I go to the same doctor's office? Maybe not daily, but why the heck do I, as a short person, have to stuff my duvet into a cotton bag and struggle my ass off to straighten it when zippers exist and they could just make a 3-sided duvet cover? Like a suitcase, but for duvets. I'm a tall person, it's not your height, duvet covers are cursed by some sort of evil black magic preventing them from staying aligned with the duvet. This is such a first world problem, but I genuinely enjoyed reading it. My smart TV has no fucking buttons on the actual TV. Plastic wrap that sticks to everything except what you want it to. Hot dog buns not being sold in same number as hot dogs. Are you George Banks? When a food package says peel here or tear here and it never effing works and you need to get scissors or a knife to open the package. That's 100% by design, I would imagine. Being told by an auto attendant to listen carefully, the menu may have changed, and to being told my call may be recorded for training purposes. And that they're currently experiencing higher than average call volume. Every time. No matter when I call. Buddy, that isn't how averages work. Your computer needs to restart right this second to install critical updates. Fuck what you're in the middle of. My company, 15K employees, has this in their IT policy. ITLLB 1030 in the middle of the morning, I will be hosting a meeting and presenting to senior leadership and an exec, then a lil thing pops up: restart in 1459. Restart now. So my option is derail my meeting now or in 15 minutes. No way to cancel it. Morons in IT. Having to click on the accept cookies option for every single bloody website. Plus the ad and promotion pop-ups. And in a similar thought, when you want to look at a restaurant menu online, having to give your location, name, address, payment info, firstborn just to look at the menu. Inkjet printers. They are solved. The solution is called LaserJet. I realized how seldom I printed color, so just went with a black and white desktop laser printer. It's smaller, quieter, and the cartridges only run out through use. It doesn't matter how long they sit. I got over a year off the factory provided sample cartridge. Also, when a food package proudly announces resealable opening, and it doesn't reseal, even once. It's a newer thing, but I wish they'd do something about LED headlights. They're just too bright. My incandescent ones light up the road for me perfectly, and they don't blind everyone who drives past me as well. I didn't know about the LED highlight issue until recently. I thought all those people were jerks who like to drive with brights on. One tags, especially the more plasticky ones, on the side seam of a shirt. If you try to pull the tag out completely, the seam rips. If you try to cut the tag off, you're still left with the pokey ends. Let's go completely tagless. The technology exists. 2 foil yogurt lids that spray yogurt all over you when you open them. Potholes/shitty roads. Not sure if it has been mentioned, but the size of pockets on women's jeans. They are significantly smaller than men's, requiring women to carry a purse. And on women's athleisure pants too. My phone shouldn't fall out of my shallow pants pocket when I am walking to the kitchen for more chips. And why does my 9-month-old need pockets in her leggings but I don't? I'm the one carrying all her stuff. Storm drains that get clogged up by leaves. Waiting at a red light for absolutely no cars coming from any direction. Every set of traffic lights should have a sensor in each direction. If there's no traffic, they're all set on red. Then as soon as a car approaches from one direction, the entire junction, intersection, is ready for them to go green. The extremely poor audio quality of fast food drive-through speakers. How in 2024 can it even sound that bad? How? Car windscreens that fog up inside when it's raining. There has to be a way to stop this instead of turning the fans on full and everyone baking or opening a window and getting wet. fucking front windshield defrosters that work as quickly as the rear ones. In the past week we've had 3 separate days where it poured rain all day and then froze overnight, leaving like a half cm of straight up ice on the entire exterior of my car. Oh, hello everyone. Thanks for sticking to the end of this video. I really appreciate it. I just wanted to humbly ask you to subscribe to the channel. According to my statistics, 100% of my viewers in the past 28 days are not subscribed. I have always wanted this channel to reach 1000 subscribers, and if you want to support and be a part of that, subscribe. It's free and it's an awesome way to support the channel. Thanks again. Reddit glitch out.